Roy Hodgson and Frank Lampard have been doing their press conferences ahead of the Chile game. Roy not really giving many clues on the team, but he is going to change his goalkeeper.
Well, he said that. He's deliberately tried to sort of keep it a little bit clouded in uncertainty. We know that we're going to see a bit of Lallana and Rodriguez at some point, probably Barkley. But yes, we're going to have somebody other than Joe Hart. I've got a funny feeling he might go with John Ruddy, because he tends to mention him before he mentions Fraser Forster, as if that is the implicit pecking order. Ruddy, remember, was third choice at the Euros before he got injured. He played a game since then, second half against Italy in Switzerland at the start of last season. But yeah, we're going to have a look at him and a few others, and let's just see what we get out of it. I think it'd be interesting for Roy to at least experiment slightly and give the players a chance to stake a bit of a claim.
He made the point towards the end that maybe the media are thinking of Germany as the big one, but Chile is actually as important as anyone.
It's about learning about the players. I mean, if he picks, as we suspect, a slightly stronger team against Germany, then he learns less from that than he does from the first game, actually, because he hasn't seen Lallana, he hasn't seen Rodriguez, he's barely seen Barkley, he's not, quite a few others haven't had that much football. So it's important for them to show that they are genuine contenders for the World Cup squad, because this might be their only chance.
He's got to make a few changes. Steven Gerrard's out as one of the several players out, which gives Frank Lampard the chance to celebrate his 100th cap as captain.
And great, isn't it, really? He gets the golden cap before the game from his dad and from Jeff Hurst, which is terrific in itself, and his family will be there. Brilliant. He's been a fabulous servant for England. 103 caps it will be after tomorrow. He's got 29 goals. He's the highest scoring England midfielder. I don't think anyone's scored as many competitive goals as him, or very few have anyhow. He's got a remarkable record. And people sometimes lose it. Oh, he only gets penalties. Well, they count as goals too, and so do free kicks. We shouldn't diminish them. They've still got to be scored. He's been an exemplary England player throughout his career, and it's great that he gets the chance to celebrate the achievement in front of 65,000 or so at Wembley tomorrow night.
Now, the England camp aren't underestimating Chile by any measure, but should the fans expect a really tough game? And is the result as important as the performance?
I don't think the result matters, personally. I want to see how they play, what we learn from it. But obviously you want to win, you'd rather win than lose. But actually I don't think it's that important, because, friendlies tend to get devalued after the hour because you get so many substitutions, 6 each side, and it sort of loses some of the focus of the real game. Chile are a proper team. They came third in South American qualifying. They scored plenty of goals, 29 goals, but they did concede 25, so you would assume from that it will be a few goals in the game rather than a sterile 0-0. It should be a decent game, but they're a team that are proper. They're genuinely improving as a side. They play very fluently in attacking football, and we've got to be aware of that. And if we don't, shape up, we're going to get hurt, because they are a team that will come and will want to win.
So this one, and then Germany, and as Frank Lampard said, really the preparations for Brazil next summer start now.
Well, we've got no time, really. He picked his squad at the start of May, his provisional 30. He only got 3 matches before that. It's not very long to look at players. We have got, we'll know for real what it's all about come December the 6th when we get the draw. That's 3 weeks away. That's how close we are to the World Cup. It's knocking very loudly on the door. We've got to be ready to go through it